taking the public's resource as a guide, and I'm thinking, really? Like, okay. So I turned around and I asked him, I said, what would I have done differently to make it right as a guide taking my customers fishing?
Right.
Like, what would have been the right thing for me to do? Would it have been cut them off at 10 fish per person? If you'd have seen that on the dock, would that have made you feel better? Or, a lot of it was making comments about the size of the fish. Well, here's the deal. There's so many fish in Tawakoni and so many fish in a lot of these lakes, especially catfish, that Parks and Wildlife doesn't even put a regulation on the size anymore. If you want to keep a 6-inch fish to fry a hole, you can do that.
Yeah.
We self-impose a regulation of about 14 inches on these fish because really a 12-inch fish, you can get a fillet off of it, but you don't get much. Yep. But on a 14-inch fish, you get a good fillet. There were no fish in that pile, to my knowledge, that were below 14 inches. So what were you going to say?
Well, I think it's just kind of like shocking to people, and they go, there's just, you took all the fish out of the lake. Oh my God, you bad person. But I mean, when you look how many guys there were at 25 fish per guy, at 25 guides, there's no way we had even close to what, was a complete limit of fish. And it's just funny.
Here's something that
we knew we were going to get hammered, but bring it on.
I mean, here's the thing. And maybe people don't realize this. Let's talk about this for a minute.
Yeah.
How many catfish, like, let's just say not even blue catfish, how many channel catfish do people think are in these Texas reservoirs? It's the numbers like shockingly staggering.
Yeah.
Like they're literally creepy crawling all over the floor of the lake.
Yep.
In groves of tens of thousands.
And Tawakoni's how big? 30?
It's almost 40,000 acres.
Yeah,
it's like 38,000 acres. There's almost 300 miles of shoreline on the lake. There are so many, probably hundreds of millions of catfish in the lake. Matter of fact, it's so bad that 2 of our longtime fishing guides left Tawakoni years ago and went over to Fork because they feel like that our population is stunted because the population is so high that the channel catfish are a little bit smaller on average, which they are, than per se like a Fork that's not stunted, that has a little bit bigger fish.
Yeah.
There's really not a lot of people targeting the channel catfish, and therefore the population just really is out of control.
Yeah. Because literally, I mean, we do fish for them in the summer. We fish for the blues in the winter, and we fish for the channel some in the summer, like late May, June, July. But then, up until like November is when we really catch them really good.
Yep.
But whatever.
It is what it is. But here's another thing too, is we are allowed as individuals. You're entitled to what the state says you're entitled to.
Right. Yeah.
And they're the ones that have drawn up the regs, the regulations. And here's the truth. The truth is this: on most trips, we don't encourage limits.